your life changed since the last time you fought here?
Oh man, it's been a roller coaster. You know, even obtaining the title, it's still been ups and downs in my career. You know, after the Olympics, I still had to start from the bottom. You know, I wasn't, you know, although I was the only one to medal, you know, for my country in boxing, I still had to go to ground bottom. It wasn't no, you know, although I got a great signing bonus from a nice promoter, you know, and got with a great promoter, you know, but I still had to start at club shows, still had to start from the bottom. I didn't have no one to boost me up. I didn't have no, you know, no one at the top carrying me around. I still had to start from groundwork, you know what I mean? And, you know, obtaining the title, it was the same thing, you know. So to be in this position now, it means a lot to me, you know. Nothing in life for me has ever been easy, ever, you know. Which, as you see it now, a couple of years later, as you dwell up on your past, and you sit back and look up on it, and you look at yourself now as a man, and you've been through so many different things, and 8 kids later, you're like, man, it's been an amazing ride. It's been a journey, and everything I've been through in my life, I would never take it back. I don't think if I could go back, it's not too many things I would change up, because it have made me who I am, how I move, how I think, you know, how I speak. Everything takes, you know, your past, you know, defines who you are in your future, certain things. And, you know, it's just an amazing time right now in my life.
At this moment in time, right now, what is the best thing about being Deontay Wilder?
Just the love that I'm getting, you know what I mean? I think that's the best thing, because I'm a people's person.
Yeah.
A lot of people get the perspective of me in the ring. They see YouTube things, you know, I'm always, you know, talking certain ways, even when it comes violent, talking about killing a man and different things. You know, they don't understand who I am outside of the ring. And when they do get that, when they do get to see that, you know, it's mouth dropping, because they never could expect a guy to get in there and knock someone out, and then on the other hand around, he's like a giant gentleman. You know, he loved to play around, he loved to talk to people, you know, got a great sense of humor, you know, and all those things. So it takes accountable, you know, in my life now. You know, I'm very appreciative. I'm very appreciative to be at this state, you know, for as boxing and the heavyweight, because we know that heavyweight boxing was in a dark place, and now it is so exciting. That's what people is talking about, and you know, I'm just happy to be one of the kings that I would say one of the fighters. Forget being a champion, just one of the fighters that making it exciting again.
Deontay, what have you seen from Luis Ortiz since you fought him in his 3 fights?
I mean, the same thing that we all see. You know what I mean? We see, you know, a lot of skill. We see a lot of determination. You know what I mean? He's on a mission still. You know, we see that one loss that he had didn't define, you know, who he was and his game plan of becoming the first Cuban heavyweight champion of the world. And when you talk about being the first in history, that's a big deal, especially when you have kids that's growing up into boxing and can understand things. Even my kids talk about other fighters and stuff. They still talk about Stavern. Dad, you gonna beat Stavern again? Because they grow up and they be around all the excitement, and they hear all the different conversations and different things like that. So, you know, with him, you know, we see I don't think no fighter that he can face would compare to me or get him prepared for me, because I display different things in the rings, you know. But to stay active and to stay motivated, you know, that's all you can do as a fighter, because, you know, you can't really criticize him or opponents or whatnot, because no one in the top trying to fight him. And that's the reason I'm coming back blessing him again. And these guys get on my nerves. They make me sick at times, because they see him with an ill child, a daughter that's got a rare skin disease that if she cut her, so she can't have curricular activities outside of the household, because if she cut herself anything, it feels like a 3rd-degree burn. And if you ever had a 3rd-degree burn, you know that ain't no cool feeling, you know. And these guys, you know, they sit around, they want to talk about how much money they make and what they have or whatever. But you see, you know, at the end of the day, fighters, we all a family. You know what I'm saying? Because we all on the same, we got the same goal, same mission, and we share the same passion in the ring. we display this, we release the same energy, and we put our lives on the line for others' entertainment. So with that being said, when I'm as a champion and I'm in a position of blessing, I see that no matter how dangerous he may be, you know, or you know, or what can happen in the fight, I'm looking at the future of it. I'm looking at, because I have kids and they're straight. My kids straight. You know, wills, trust funds, and everything else. You know, I've thought about I thought about the presence, their presence right now, and I've thought about their future. So I got everything in line, and I just want to help the next man do the same thing. That's why I'm blessing him again with the opportunity that he can be able to go get great doctors and be able to provide for his family even more. You know, so that's why I look at it.
Has it always been about being bigger than boxing for you? And when did that happen that you understood that it wasn't just about what's happening in the ring, it's the opportunities you're giving other fighters and other people?
Well, you know, coming in this thing, you know, you always have a goal to make sure your family's straight first. That's what we do it for at the end of the day, our families. And I think once you obtain a certain amount of success and you continue to attain success, then it become you become molded into another person. You know what I mean? A lot of people take success and they go the opposite way. Of when I mean the opposite way, it means you know, they go to some guys that take success, and sometimes it's a bad thing. Sometimes gaining success, some people can be, you know,
all about them and selfish.
You know, I'm not talking. You know, I don't want no one to take my words and compare it to anyone. You know, because I don't judge no one on their life and what decision makings that they make. I'm just talking about in general. And you know, sometimes success can ruin a person. You know, but sometimes success can make a person so humble and look back and like, man, I've gained a lot of success. My family's good. My kids happy every day. You know what I mean? That what makes me smile. Why not do the same for the next man and bless him? You know what I mean? You can only have so much money. You can only do so many things. Why not help the next person? And that's what I'm all about. You know. Because no matter what, win, lose, or draw, we get paid. We're gonna go to the family and we're gonna do things. So, you know, I'm just gaining success. It allowed me to see a lot of things. You know, it allowed me to be able to be in position to do a lot of things. And I'm the type of person that I'm happy for people. You know, even if you do better than me, I'm happy for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm blessed. My family is blessed. My children is blessed, and that's all that matters to me.